Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Noma and welcome to our reaction to Peebo Bryson, and the song that we are going to listen to is If Ever You're in My Arms Again.
This is a request by our patron Jeff, and I hope you enjoy this reaction. We are going to listen to the song for the first time ever in our lives. It's going to be a pure, raw, single take, honest, spontaneous, impromptu, raw reaction. What you see, what you hear is exactly what you get in the reaction video. We don't edit anything. It's not paused at all. It's like a live reaction for you.
Like a live
so that you
recording.
get a wholesome, fulfilling experience of what we thought and how did we react it. It's a pure reaction. A reaction in its purest form. Let's get started.
If ever you're in my arms again.
It all came so easy, all the loving you gave me, the feelings we shared. And I still can remember how your touch was so tender, it told me you cared. We had a once in a lifetime, but I just couldn't see it until it was gone. A second once in a lifetime, maybe too much to ask, but I swear from now on, if ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll love you much better. If ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll hold you forever. This time will never end. Now I'm seeing clearly how I still need you near me. I still love you so. There's something between us that won't ever leave us. There's no letting go. We had a once in a lifetime, but I just didn't know it till my life fell apart. A second once in a lifetime isn't too much to ask, 'cause I swear from the heart, if ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll love you much better. If ever you're in my arms again, this time I'll hold you forever. This time will never end.
Wow, beautiful. I've definitely heard this chorus in a movie or somewhere else. I remembered it I realized I heard it once. The chorus kicked in. Beautiful. What are your thoughts?
How much I like the way it was sung and the feel of the song. I like the way it's written as well. But I have to politely say I disagree with the fact of the second chance that he's begging. I like the song. I definitely like the song. But the philosophy of the way he's saying that second time and I will love you much better. I will hold you forever. And initially when the song started, he was also talking about how she loved him, really meaning, and she cared for him genuinely. And now when he knows it and it's not there anymore between them, he wants her back again. So it happens in life when you don't value something that you have unless and until you've lost it. But you have to remember one thing, you can try from your side, but you can never guarantee what will be the response of the other person anymore, any longer. So relationships are like life and death. The relationship dies, don't expect it to come alive once again. At least it's not going to happen the 100% of the time. You may be really lucky and miracles happen in people's lives when things get back together again, and with the same force, I doubt it happens. But when you have it, cherish it, relish it, protect it, do whatever you can at that time. Opportunity lost is not going to come back again the same way.
Yeah, Kirti raises a very valid point which I would have never thought of. I would have never mentioned in this reaction video at least. It's a very valid point that songs like these make us think about the value of doing it right the first time itself, of keeping what's precious in your life as precious. In just the earlier reaction, I was talking about keeping first things first, setting your priorities and making sure your priorities always get topmost priority in your schedule, in your life. You don't want to have regrets like him, because the second time will definitely not be the same as the first time. You had it right the first time, make the most of it. Don't let anything come in your way, and even if it does, push it aside. You should realize who is most important. In life we get so confused. Most people have come across, most people have heard speaking also, talk about what we are missing out on. But they don't talk about who you are missing out on. It's all about who in life. It's not about what. It's about who. WHO, not WHAT. We get so obsessed with the what's in life. What are we missing out on? What do we need? What would we like to have more in our life? We are completely focused on the wrong things. Almost all of us out there. We're completely focused on the what's, but we are not focused on the who. When you realize that it's not about things or assets or gadgets or apps or gizmos or phones or cars or homes, it's about people. It's about you and me, real people. When you realize it's about people and not objects and not things, automatically you'll be in a better place. You'll be in a better place. Because then you will take every single relationship you have more seriously. And I promise you, when you do that, you will have less relationships. You will have less friends. I know, I've been through it all practically most of my adult life. You will have less friends. You lose a lot of friends. You will lose a lot of friends, and you will want to lose them because you're focusing on who's most important. But trust me, when you do that, when you focus on who's most important, it may be just few people, maybe 3, 4, 5 people max, who are most important in your life. When you do that, your life is so much better. You don't really care whether you're rich or poor. You don't really care if you have that car or not. You don't really care what your neighbor's car is, what your neighbor's home is like. You don't really care. Or you aren't jealous of others. Because your life, you already know what's most important and who's most important.
Opportunities are like you used to share stories in your classroom about the 3 bulls story.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I should share because it's
No,
your story.
it's too much time.
Yeah. But yeah,
it
opportunity
makes sense.
lost is opportunity lost. It may not come in the same form again, ever again.
Yeah, but keeping all that in mind, it's a beautiful song. I loved it. I think we both loved it. Musically,
Yeah,
vocally,
yeah.
lyrically, it was really, really good. I can understand where he's coming from. I've had plenty of clients like that.
Well, when we talk
Male
about
and
these
female.
things, we definitely like
Male
the song.
and female, and sometimes both, who are missing on both their exes. So you go through funny things in life if you're a counselor for that as long as I have been. But definitely I understand the sentiment, but I completely agree with Kirti, and thank God she mentioned it. First time is going to be your last time. It's just like life itself. You don't get second chances. It's not a video game.
Not a video game.
Not a video game. Don't take your chances.
I don't like
Don't
the
do
people who
things.
invented video games and gave so many life options. No Jumanjis, please.
Yeah. No Jumanji's here.